gonna pre-run about 200 miles tomorrow and see how that goes. I'm in Beatty, Nevada. It's a very interesting place. Looks like this is
in half a mile, turn right onto West Amagosa Street.
Looks like it could be a place where you could connect with Death Valley, maybe? Because there's the Death Valley Inn. And these mountains look like they're straight out of Star Wars. Saw a lot of people RVing out here. Got all the fresh jerky. There's like an old tire place. Looks like it's out of cars. Okay, so I'm gonna turn right here, I guess. You know, I've always wanted to go to places like this and just pick up trucks like that. Broken down trucks, they're everywhere here. So it is windy as heck. There's cottonwood flying through the streets like snow. And I'm in Atomic Inn in Beatty, Nevada. Now entering the Atomic Inn. Let's check it out. Ooh, look at that, man. Real handcrafted oak. Here with Alex.
Hey.
And we imported the route from his Avenza file, right? He had it on Avenza. He texted it to me into my Tread app, and I just synced it with my Garmin GPS. It's pretty cool because you just follow the purple line.
This is Area 51.
Area 51.
Can't really tell you where we're at.
We're out in the middle of Nevada. We could be in a bombing zone. Might be hit by, I mean, that looks like a hill out there that got bombed, doesn't it? But we're out here in the middle of nowhere. The desert could not be more beautiful. I mean,
Everything's moving. It's awesome. And we own it, man. There's nobody here.
there's nobody out here.
Super
I mean, us and whatever that is out there. What is that? Horses? Wild Mustangs?
There are burros.
Or burros,
Those
yeah.
are burros, but yeah, there are wild horses. Well, they're farther north, but yeah, this is beautiful country out here, man. It's just you and whatever you want to do. So as crazy as you want to get, the penalty's on you. There's no cell coverage out here. There's no nothing out here.
I was in comfort mode in my suspension, and it felt really nice going super high speed, and then boom, there's a G out just out of nowhere.
Yeah, this is the good stuff.
So I'm in Sport Plus mode in the suspension now, because just for that reason. But what speeds are we hitting out here?
I mean, the faster stuff we're probably running 70, but like just cruising through all these rollers and jumps, probably running like 50. But there's some really fast sections up here. When we go over this mountain range up here and we get into this other canyon, it's super buffed out, so you can really rip up there. But this is good, you know, this is like a social event, man. We're just out here cruising along, soaking it up, you know.
How many miles do you think we'll put in today? We'll try to put in 130, 170 if we can.
140 140 to the second split, and then we could do another 40 bonus miles before we head back in if we got fuel. If we can get fuel out here from this guy, we'll be able to do it. Yeah.
I've got my car in normal engine mode, so it's like eco mode, and we'll see how far this thing rolls today.
Your extra tank is right here. I'm being nice.
Oh yeah.
To haul it around.
So he's got 11 gallons there. We got another what?
5 gallons.
5 gallons there.
Yeah.
And then we have a little pack, which I've never seen one of these before. I've seen them online, but it's like a Camelback, and it's a little soft gallon gas can. So we've got that too. So here we go.
Rock and roll, Daddy. Let's do it.
Yeah. So I am.
Give me your phone. Let me interview you.
Oh man, I could tell you. I wish I was in my speed car, because those 3.5-inch trophy truck shocks is what you need out here. I wish I had them on this car just to see. But I can tell you the rock knockers are saving my tires, and I've never ridden with these tires yet. But so far I'm really impressed. They're a System 3, I think 320.
Running about
18 pounds.
Okay, it's a little hard.
Yeah. You took these off the Pro R, man.
I did.
These are good tires.
Newfound joy on the speed car.
Yeah, 35 is a game changer. I'd rather have my speed car out here, I can tell you that. It's way smoother on something like this.
Super comfortable. This is what that car is made for, all of this.
Yeah, desert.
I mean, fast, G-outs, jumps. I mean, the car is, I got a couple of 100 pounds in the back of the car, and it's still doing pretty good. We're even more out in
There's this
middle of nowhere squared.
Dry lake bed that looks really tempting to go drive, but it looks a little muddy. All right, it looks like we got a
the double stack pack.
full stack of pancakes right there.
That's it.
Speed with 2 tires on the back.
2 tires, 2 sets of fuel. Just turn it into a mule. It's like a C5, man. Just stick it in.
So I'm riding in the back of the Speed. This is gonna be insane. Holding on to the wheel. Going through these crazy washes. Just threw my tire out of the back of the car. But I'm glad the strap didn't break. Oh. Wild ride here. Whoa. Now we gotta go back for my backpack.
Yeah, we'll see if there's something else up here we can find. Did you lose anything else?
If you ever rode in the back when you were a kid, you grew up right, I think. A mine, and it's pretty sketchy. You can see this used to be a window and it's all bent. I mean, this could come down at any time. There's some old kilns that are still intact right here. That's pretty cool. And rock houses over there. And man, this thing could come down at any minute. I'm sure when it's been really windy out here is when these support beams have bent. We're out in the middle of nowhere. This house is shaped like a spaceship. So we are at a place called Gold Point. Really cool cabins out here for old miners. Then it looks like we ran into a group of zero off-road cars. But all these old cabins are pretty cool. And if you look up there, there's a noose. So I guess that's the jail, maybe? That's crazy. Got a bunch of old fire engines. And I don't know. We'll check this out. This place looks crazy. I can't believe there's people out here.
I ain't buying what you're selling. Sign the log.
Eli's cabin. This is where he lives now.
Yeah.
Found him.
I just picked this up. It's a tremendous investment opportunity.
How much your house is going for in Death Valley, California these days?
Between 1 and
2 million? All right, so he had a hard time getting into the front door because you got to pull the string.
And it releases the locking mechanism.
Yeah, it has a really cool front porch here.
Demonstrate.
Cowboy boots. Got an old piston here. Lots of stuff in the little dream catcher. Got a desk. There's a quarter there. Leave a quarter. Call someone who cares.
That's for some bucks. Silver mine, man.
This is pretty nice in here. So they have a
You know
guest
what?
log.
Here's the thing, no joke. I've been out on my bike and I've been caught out in snowstorms out here. And what's right behind you has saved me. I mean, I've rode out storms, and I think there's 7 survival cabins in and around the area we're at right now.
So that's what you would call this, as a survival cabin?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sleeping in here. But, you know, if you had to weather the storm and it's raining and snowing and everything else and you had to warm up or whatever, you know, you can hang your lantern right here and do whatever you need to do.
They got Arizona Highways magazine.
Yeah, you can wash your windshield.
The mining journal. First aid kit.
Hepatitis response kit.
Yeah, there you go. So if you want to bring something to leave here, you can.
Pack your trash out.
They even have a little chain here to hang your lantern. Oh, too bad I don't have my cards with me.
Okay, next stop, gents. Little explanation on what happened next. We were making really good time.
My twin's birthday was the next day. I'd planned on going home early in the morning, but I thought, man, we're making such good time. I could probably go a little faster and make it home tonight and wake up the day of my girl's birthday. So the pedal just went from 50 to a little harder, let's say. And that's how mistakes are made.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Let's get that strap on in.
Well, I hit this going about 80 miles an hour. Let's see. She's about 4 feet deep. So I came off this right here, which was no problem. And then kind of launched my front into here. And then my back tire went right into here. And yeah. So the car is upside down over there. Broke my shock in half.
Did you find the rest of the shock?
Yeah.
No, the body.
No. Found the cup for the crossover. Oh, there's some more shock parts over here. That's the top shock.
The body's on there. The pin's on the top. What's that? Oh, that's the secondary.
And car's over. So I don't know if we fix it
Let's pull the axle
while it's
out.
on its side or.
Yeah, it's gonna be way easier to do it on its side.
But big problem here is that I broke the lower A-arm.
What?
Yeah.
You just had these made. Oh, dude, this is gonna turn into a... I don't think you're leaving tonight, huh?
So we can pull the axle out, but I don't know how good.
How in the fuck, man? How fast were you going?
80.
Were you?
Yeah.
Well, I was catching you there for a bit.
Well, I stopped.
Because it got smooth back there, and I was like, oh, I'm catching him. And I said, and what did I say? As soon as it flattens out, he's gonna whip it up and we'll never catch him.
Yeah.
Well, we just came out of the rough stuff and it got flat, and then I just see your contrail was gone. This is important to have on your car. That's still hot. That came out of the transmission. You might have an insurance claim.
I think I'm gonna have an insurance claim.
Yeah, you're getting ready to spend a big check, bud. So how you doing, Chad?
Oh,
Hold your hands out like this.
Yeah, I think
You're shaking.
Yeah. No, it was gnarly. It was a gnarly rollover.
That's probably one of the worst wrecks you probably ever had.
Fastest.
For sure. It's fast out here. People don't realize how fast it is out here because it's so smooth. And we had a couple of those big storms out here, and there's a lot of water breaks coming off all these mountains out here, and everything comes across. And that is the absolute worst one out here. And you go through all this stuff that's farther down, and there's small water breaks that are 3 or 4 feet deep, and you can just blitz through them, but there's 3 of them right there, and they're like 5 feet deep. And you probably would have landed it if it was just 1 or 2, but the third one, you were done.
Yeah, it broke the front A-arm.
Then it just stuffed the whole front end of the car on the ground.
Yeah, my back end came down, and I think I would have rolled out of it, but
That augured in.
And the rear shock brake, and I lost control.
Okay,
No matter what I did.
we're gonna turn this off right now and start getting recovery here.
So we do not know how this is gonna go because I have 2 broken shocks on the same side of the car. And we're just gonna tie her up to the speed, bring her over, and see what what happens. Oh, both axles came out. Ooh, helicopter. Robbie, where's your helicopter?
Ready? Okay, let's...
So basically what happened after we went back into town, we started asking around if anybody had a flatbed trailer. Ran into a guy named Bill at the VFW, bought him a round of drinks, thank you Bill, and he let us borrow his flatbed trailer. And now we're off to the recovery.
That's good, stop right there. That's good. That's gonna be enough to get it on the trailer. All right, here's the recovery. I think we're gonna be good, but it's open. Only the back end's turning. I don't think the front end's gonna turn. Back up a little bit more. I want to see if the front wheel's gonna turn.
Well, I put it in 2-wheel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Holy crap, guys. Woo! What in the hell?
3 hours later. Who said a 16,500 pound winch in the back of a truck?
Yeah.
Never gets used.
This little winch back here. Winch the car on. We had to, since this shock is broken, we ratchet strapped the bottom together, so.
We systematically rearranged the front end of the car.
Yep. This is the only way we could get it to fit on the trailer is if we got it into this stance. So the car's like 64 inches wide right now.
We borrowed the trailer from somebody in town.
Yeah, I paid for his drink.
He was happy.
Yeah, he was happy to let us borrow the trailer, bring it all the way out here. And this freaking clay, it started raining on us.
The only thing holding on the front wheel, the brake line.
Yep, we had to drag this on because this broke off.
Look at this, dude. Put a light on that.
Yeah.
Look at how thick that is.
Yep. That's
like butter. If somebody says if you break that, I hate to see what the car looks like.
This is what happens.
Like.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm tired, but I'm glad to be alive.
Yeah, dude, you're super lucky. You're super lucky. You are too. That could have been lights out.
Yeah. Glad to be with good friends that are willing to help when you make stupid decisions. We're gonna try to forklift this thing into the trailer here. She's pretty sad. Pretty lucky to be alive. And I give it all to that cage made by Morgan Motorsports. Look at this guy. Now that's a cool dog. All right, we're gonna get this done somehow. Morgan Motorsports. Got some front bumper damage. I am the first person to ever break an S3 A-arm. Broke the tie rod. Broke the axle. Brake line is still in place. I bent the upper A-arm right there. Broke the ball joint knuckle and the whole spindle assembly. The plastics are pretty jacked up. That's where the fuel door was. Broke the number plates off. You know, broke the plastic here. All the plastic in the bed is cracked here. Yeah, the cage is all damaged. Right there are broken, cracked all the way through. This number plate broken. This is the sway bar. Sway bar and sway bar links are damaged to the point where I don't think those are safe. Broke the rear shock. I think the frame is okay. Gonna find out. Trailing arms are bent. Had some damage to the transmission right there. Oh, this axle broke out. So the axle attached to the hub assembly, the inner axle. There's the axle there. The springs, those were aftermarket iBox springs. Poor thing. Yeah, the door wasn't opening right after the crash. You could see that we got quite a gap there now. We're gonna see if this car's salvageable. All right, what happens next? Where do we go from here? I mean, I spent a ton of money on this car and it's completely totaled now. The insurance company totaled it. And I just want to explain the benefit of working with a company like Morgan Motorsports that builds the car professionally. I had every detailed receipt, labor hours, everything for my car. I don't want to say how much I spent on it, but let's just say a little over 25 grand. And because I had that list and I was able to turn it into my insurance company, I was able to recover a good portion of that. And that's number one. So number two, I bought my car at Anderson Power Sports and they talked me into something called Power Buy and Gap insurance, blah, blah, blah. So Gap covers anything that the insurance didn't cover. But Power Buy was like this thing that covers depreciation. I bought my Maverick R when it first came out, so I paid top dollar for it. Now because of the Power Buy stuff, it covers depreciation. That car, you can go and buy it for like 35 grand now. So I don't know where that's going to end up, but I'm going to end up coming out pretty good. And I've done everything above board with my car, the insurance, the Gap insurance, the Power Buy, the way I bought it, the way I filed the claim, and didn't try to do anything weird or fraudulent or anything like that. And I think that has paid off because recovering just about every penny of the car. And so am I going to buy a new Maverick car? Bet I am. We got one on order right now.